I copied everything but your radio number.
747249.
Is that 747249? Tracy. Moving or stop? Copy. Moving or stop? Park. Park.
Occupied by
Two on board. Which way is it facing?
southbound.
Occupied facing southbound. We're going to go ahead and close the air for you. Then Lincoln 11 start that way also. Facing southbound. 85 and 14 northwest. Ex-boyfriend that came to their house and threatened to beat them up, brandishing a handgun well over an hour ago, and then left in a black SUV. At that time, caller is home now, needing to make the burglary report along with the threat. 4838 South Holden Street.
Go ahead and stack that to us. We'll take care of it in a little bit.
And we did confirm she is back at the residence now by herself.
Copy.
And Robert Center, shoplift Walgreens 4412 Rainer Avenue South for a male inside the store, arguing with the security guard, trying to shoplift. Apparently they threatened to shoot the security guard, but they don't see any weapons on them, so this could be a unidentified armed robbery, 4412 Rainier Avenue South, Walgreens. Last unit?
3 Ocean 2.
3 Ocean 2.
Houston, my current call is on 33 down at the tire shop with a tire issue.
Recon Montana.
You let me know when you're clear to copy the return. It is under a fight stolen. It is a Ford F-150, dark blue in color. Again, that plate is Charlie 4290812. I'll verify it.
T22 radio tag.
We were able to make contact with one of the involved parties through the window. The person says she's fine and doesn't want any assistance.
She's on her way down.
Copy, thanks.
Go ahead.
It is a verified stolen vehicle. Again, it's a 91 Ford F-150, dark blue in color, with multiple sharp-edged weapons inside.
Received.
He's going to do an area check for a man who passed out after asking for an ambulance and got up and walked away. 6118 Linda North, radio break. 40, reddish blonde hair, no shirt, gray shorts, northbound 61 in Linden. That's the firm. They do have cameras there. They're checking it out.
We're doing a walk around the building now. The structure's so massive. There's pretty many points that something could have left.
She's walking around the building now.
Washington, Boy Sam George 4546.
Receive Boy Sam George 4546.
Can you show us a riot on the suspicious in our area? Subject is GOA.
Prostitutes yelling at people and threatening to pepper spray them. 13700 Aurora North. One caller wants contact at this location. The most recent person calling they said is a manager at the Comfort Inn. That person, Crystal Adams, would like contact. 13700 Aurora North at the hotel.
Boy Sam George 4546 coming back clear and current to a blue 1991 Ford Econoline out of Seattle.
Okay.
Lincoln 22.
Transporting an adult male to KCJ.
Receive.
We jumped the fence on the south side, so we're good now. We'll work our way north to your position.
3 King, did you guys want the air?
Traffic.
There's South 1024 South King Street,
3 King, no need for the tone.
Brett Watson, white male in 30, wearing a blue Seahawk shirt, black sweats. At 6506 36th Avenue Southwest for DD arson.
In the center by the crane. Making our way now.
up. When I guess she's given us a door code, I can't broadcast it. I'll send it to your screen.
Back to my car.
Sorry, she says she won't come out because there's people out there.
Okay, can you hang up with her and let her know that I will be calling her apartment so that she can let us in then?
Alright, I'll tell the call taker 1 second.
17 at 1050 Northeast 50 Street. A man called us from the exterior telephone. Ready, right? 8-year-old daughter had been raped near a supermarket. He then hung up on us. Unknown time delay. We called the fire station. The firefighters didn't see anyone outside. The suspect said, the caller said that Jason and John Bradley were involved in the incident. He then hung up on us. So it's going to be an area check for possible victim outside Fire Station 17, 1050 Northeast 50.
Union 33, I can go to that. You can clear out of sector.
01, you're clear.
Union 3, copy.
And a tan jacket, blue skinny pants with several bags, and a Wonder Woman backpack. She was eastbound and carried about 10 bottles of liquor, 2600 South Martin Street. Area check. If she's located, they'll make a report. Sam 32, are you still at the Jack in the Box? This is suspect there again, assaulting a customer or correction, yelling at customers again inside the Jack in the Box.
Copy, back in row.
Robert 23 with 3 Robert 11 on a shoplift. It's 4412 Rainier Avenue South Walgreens. The male was inside being confrontational with security, trying to shoplift. He had threatened to shoot security guards. There's no weapon seen. Black male 20s, 5'3", wearing a blue button-up shirt, tight black pants, with a yellow chain across his leg, and then a blue backpack. 4412 Rainier Avenue South Walgreens.
23 copy, in route.
Number 2 will be going. Robert 11, you can clear if you like.
Alright, you can submit it to Robert 1.
Save.
There might be some males and a female involved in this disturbance down at 2009 Rainier Avenue South 7-Eleven. Banging on windows and doors.
Copy, as far as open, I don't need it.
Right, yeah. 2009 Rainer Avenue South, 7-Eleven. A little over 2-hour time delay now. Male and female were arguing again. An open line with the female screaming at the male. Might be a jerk physical. It's hard to tell on the phone.
Copy, we're arriving.
Receive arriving. Social Northwest. Court PD on mute this car versus motorcycle. There are injuries and fires en route. Northwest Vernon Place and Shilshall Northwest. Ballard and received. Union 22, you can be clear.
Boy, item Victor 4895.
Victor 4895. Your place clear. Current white 98 Nissan maxing out of here.
Union 11, correct?
Union 1.
Union 1 received.
Radio.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to know the unit there?
No, we're under control. Can you give me a return?
Copy, under control. Your place cleared. Current to white 1998 Nissan Maxima out of Renton.
Register 2.
Last of Hayes, first of Jabari.
Copy.
Somebody, basically a little scuffle broke out. There's a fuckload of emotions today. Yeah. There's a whole lot of fucking emotions today, guys. So it looks like two people got into a verbal altercation that escalated into a physical altercation and is now being separated by organizers. Protest organizers are separating the two. I'm not getting much of it. I had someone tell me that it was going on. People in the comments already knew. There's already someone live streaming in it.
Edward 11 with George 1.
Like I said, organizers
Edward 11.
separated the two. A lot of high emotions today, a lot of anxiety, a lot going on.
Priority duty disturbance, Edward 3. Caller's daughter's threatening them. They're yelling in the background. No weapons. suspect tried to hit the caller. Suspect Native American female, green shirt, dark blue shorts.
Yeah, it does make sense to fight each other because sometimes family fights, but then family gets over it. That's the nature of family.
2-1 copy.
I mean, didn't I just inform y'all as to what is going on and then show you a little bit? So I will continue to say the mainstream media does not show what's going on. I did just show you what was going on. It's two people having a personal debate, argument, a little bit of a shoving match, and then organizers separated them and are now talking to them about it.
Anti-harassment order. I'm still waiting on the name to see if it's anyone that's involved in this call.
Jersey Mike H. Chum, you are incorrect. I have zero rules as to what I can and cannot film. No protesters have tried to give me any type of stipulations. I film what I feel is necessary for the full story. I've just informed you of what is going on. I don't feel it is necessary to see it. Because, again, it is a personal matter. It has nothing to do with the protests.
John 2, can you check for mobile fingerprint reader? Anyone with a mobile fingerprint reader on this air? Hey, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I showed you that there was a situation going on, and I explained what the situation is. Again, it's a personal argument. Has nothing to do with the protest directly with the movement. So it's not protest news. So it's not something that I need to show.
We're under control.
Eric, the only thing that I will educate you on is that the creator of the Punisher series hates that the police use that logo, and he's trying to take it back and has in fact wants it to be used by a BLM now. So I appreciate you supporting BLM with that Punisher logo.
Well, that's for traffic calm. She appears higher intoxicated, possibly crisis. No weapons seen. She was last seen in the middle of the intersection walking southbound on 2 Avenue now. She's a white female, 40s to 50s, 5'8", medium build, wearing a dark jacket, white shirt, dark pants, and carrying a bag. Vine Street, 2 Avenue.
Jersey Mike, you did not see an Antifa member grill any streamers in Louisville, Kentucky about the rules. We are here in Louisville, Kentucky. We are not in Portland. We are not in Seattle. We are not in Atlanta. We are not in Minneapolis. We are not in Kenosha. We are in Louisville, Kentucky. There's not been any type of rules on the live streamers and what they can and cannot show. You are incorrect. You might be correct about Portland or Seattle, but you are not correct about Louisville.
3 AMR en route for both of you. ETA for both is 10 to 15.
Thank you. 23, 23, I got it.
Dorothy Joe, good point. Fuck the hater. Okay, well, Jeff, thank you for tuning in to Louisville, Kentucky, where there aren't rules for the live streamers.
Someone named Shanda Lawson. It doesn't look like anyone's involved on it.
Got me, thanks.
I typically do show the good, bad, and the ugly as long as it is directly related to protest.
Two.
This incident is happening right now is not related to protest. It is.
Okay,
It is a it's a private dispute, a personal dispute, has nothing to do with the protest. So it's not news. Sorry, guys. The scuffle could make the police come in. That is true.
I'm going to call her back, see if she has a second set of keys. If she does, you can take the keys to the precinct. After she picks up her truck, she can drive to the precinct and pick them up. Does that work?
If you want to see this, if you want to see the fight, you can come down here and watch it.
Yep, that'll work.
Precinct.
You getting a lot of people asking about, hey, what's going on? Show all the yelling. Show us what's going on.
Yes,
Show us.
and I keep repeating, I'm here to show protest news, protest media.
So
that's not protest related.
Protest related matters.
Yeah,
folks.
that is a personal dispute between two people that happen to be protesters, but it's not directly protest related. Therefore, it's not news. It's someone's personal business. So I'm not gonna put a camera in their face. Sorry, guys.
And as I said, if the LMPD shows up, then yeah, like if they decide to respond, then yes.
Then it becomes protest news because they're coming to crack down on protesters.
Yeah. So, just so you see, I'm not the only one that approaches it that way. Most of the local live streamers do approach it the same way. Again, you want to see it, if you want to see everything
Most police departments are ignorant and violent. Not BLM and Antifa, just so you know. Most of us don't want any violence down here, man. We just want to see justice and then fix the system. That's really all we want. I know what it's about because I talked to people about what it was about. I got information from someone that was.
I know I say that a lot.
You guys know how I feel about this whole protesting situation, so you know I don't have to really, like, you know, pretend for any of you or anything like that. You guys know how I really feel about this.
I'm trying to see what I can do to get a...
23.
I saw on Twitter that Pacific Northwest is outing you as a traitor. How am I a traitor? I care for everybody. That doesn't make me a traitor. I mean, that's just crazy to call me a traitor when I care for everybody, you know what I mean? I've been out here
Right, and if it was really just a noise complaint, wouldn't it be nice to have someone that's not there dressed, or sorry, armed to the teeth to tell you to turn your music down? I mean, whenever the personal physical altercation broke out, I also assumed LMPD would be down here. John Wayne.
He has a silver two-door Pontiac G6 with a plate of William 5801. And it was a Metro bus touching him, 2 Avenue Pine Street. Not the time delay.
Go ahead and take the keys to the precinct. She doesn't have a second set. She'll get an Uber, show up to the precinct first, then go down and get her truck.
Can you see if she prefers to leave them with the employees at Safeway?
I'm going to go ahead and print the hit on this one. Does it have both plates?
Yeah, it'll become protest news if they come and start beating the shit out of protesters because of a personal dispute that's already been separated and settled. Can you understand that, Dave Caller? It's a pretty simple concept.
Because of earlier disturbances, they're now all just arguing. 7520 Renton Avenue South, Unit C, Charlie.
He's trying to call the officer again. He hasn't come down to the lobby yet.
Copy that.
Eric, why don't you go to Chicago and ask people to turn their music down? You can go to Chicago just as easily as I can. You can also start a protest or you can start a march for Can't Not. You can start a march for the Chicago Babies. You know, anything.
We'll find out. my credentials
31.
around my neck
Send us the
in
hazard
case
at 101 in Aurora.
I need to have those.
Ephraim, I'm printing ahead and it's got all my screens occupied. Give me just a second.
Oh, this vest makes handling a backpack a little bit harder.
In Aurora, prostitute standing in the bus lane. Two black females in their 20s, one's in a white shirt, unknown on the other. They're yelling loudly, trying to get cars to stop. 101 in Aurora, northwest corner.
Street, one female ready to go. 4 Jefferson.
SUV1 cop.
So I seem to be just hanging out around here right now. Nothing, I don't really hear much of anything other than some music and stuff back at the square. I'm gonna hang out here as long as they're here for the time being.
Drive around the area, not seeing anything.
Until something else potentially changes or they leave.
The staff member at the 7-Eleven did.
Hey, firm. I got a Pacific QA. You can clear over 11. I'll just go talk to him.
Walking up on you?
Decided to put down one stick for another?
Yeah, you know, it's that kind of day. I ain't trying to be strapped up.
You're gonna wait until after.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is that Lamont? Is it the Princeton?
Matt,
What?
Is it the Princeton?
are you still at the precinct?
I see a regular officer.
Hey, son.
Oh,
Copy.
I mean, he's the normal one. I don't think he's the one that's doing the streaming.
See you at the
normally.
precinct.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can see it. They got their own cameras. Riot and I have people on our lives like, show the yelling, show the yelling, show the yelling, like show what's going on. I'm like, no, it's not protest related.
what's up, everybody? How you doing? So quick heads up. There was a fist fight. Mama drama type fist fight.
Everything seems to calm down a little.
Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit, but
Reporting for the vacant house to the north. 5 minutes ago, they saw a female with a flashlight. The entity is the front door. No weapons seen. 2432 Dexter Avenue North.
Any boxing lessons today?
No boxing matches. Which some person put that they were fighting in the park yesterday because they were wrestling.
They did see the female make entity still inside.
Copy.
The skateboard, 2140 North Gateway.
everybody try to break it up. And so I guess in response,
No. Can I give you an opportunity to respond to somebody real quick? who said that they could take you in a boxing match.
I've been live streaming my location. I've been live streaming my location for 120 days, and you ain't showed up. Come get some. I'm 5.5 feet tall, and I'm not scared. And go fuck yourself.
How many pounds?
5'6", 160.
Weighing in 5'6", 160.
Yeah.
160 pounds.
Just to clarify for the David.
You could not take Jason. I'm telling you now. Casey, you could not take Jason.
Unknown female brown hair.
But yeah, so there was a fist fight, and obviously this is kind of response that LMPD responds to.
Copy.
Not on the.
I mean, no, only at Injustice Square,
Yeah.
not in the rest of the city.
So when there's like a 3-person murder in Front Creek, man, they held on at CBS.
Put this call on handle and show me a ride with 3 David 31. I'll take it as primary.
This is the response for fist fights when you're protesting. Yeah, we just wait to see if they're gonna do the dumb shit or not.
They're just obstructing the roadway. That's all.
Yeah, I can't do things, brother. You watch your mouth. I'm sending you 10 seconds on Snapchat. You know you want it.
You know,
Anybody else wants it? It's $4.99.
these are not your normal officers.
Victor 1.
No, like, I actually don't recognize.
I mean, the black one is the black man. Oh, yeah.
Caught up with you, 150.
No, not all of them. There's a few different ones.
You might have a Trump supporter, USA supporter.
Dude, we got more than more than A. You think there's only one Trump supporter over there? Come on.
Well, there might be more than one.
Contacting last 4547, 19th Avenue, Northeast.
You do sound tired.
You're decent now with the subject?
19th, my apologies.
No, I've been going for yeah. I mean, I kept my camera off of the bullshit over there because, as I told people here, it has nothing to do with protest. So it's a personal issue getting worked out. I'm not gonna show it. And I said I wouldn't show anything until police showed up. And then 5 seconds later,
They show up. I mean,
they show up.
Just won me $5 though. So I was like, man, $5 they're gonna show up.
I thought we had a peaceful night today. After March.
And then Joe was like, that $5 they don't show up. And I'm like, fuck. Wait. Really deep down.
I mean, that'll buy you 2 bags of Skittles.
Oh yeah. We're about to crush those Skittles. Reinhardt brought me back something from the store and I just destroyed the bag of Skittles. I gave like half the bag away though as reparations. And then I ate the other half.
A reparation.
Yeah, Keyshawn wanted
22, you doing okay?
I'm like,
Oh my God!
like,
Instead of money, black people get Skittles.
So basically, if it had been Matthew Ballard, if Matthew Ballard had been like, Jason, can I get on all the Skittles?
No.
He'd be like, no, fuck you.
Not today. Black people get Skittles for their reparations.
it's what I had and it's what he asked for.
Oh,
Well, you didn't hear a call at 5 News for it.
Walk back to the square. Walk back. Yeah, you walking back? I'm walking back.
Yeah, I'll walk back.
Ballard says he's gonna fuck y'all up.
Yo, what the f- Not today! No.
What's my number?
For the LMPD officers that are watching my live right now, I did not say anything like that. I ain't here to fuck with nobody today.
not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, man.
Rubber 2 and 23 shot.
Oh, man. Oh, that was right. That wasn't, no.
They're blocking it off?
4th and Jeff? All right. Yeah, I ain't staying here by myself. Let's go check out 4th and Jeff.
I mean, I don't even know why he walked by himself.
Sometimes you gotta be able to wear both hats.
I like to consider myself very flexible.
Yeah, like I told him, he went from handling one stick to another.
What are they doing over there? Just kind of hanging?
Yeah, this is just them doing their normal block. Yeah, just waiting to, I guess, to see what's gonna happen, and yeah. There was a fist fight. Oh, damn! Damn! Oh, so they are lined the fuck up indeed, to use Jason's words. God damn it. I thought I was gonna get back home sooner than later, get some work done.
Your case number is 273346.
For tomorrow morning.
Name, sure, go ahead.
Doesn't seem like it at the moment.
George Robert Ida area Edward Sam. First of Kenneth.
Shoot through doors and walls. They train you to confirm a target visually before you engage. You're not allowed to discharge a round unless you can visually see your target and confirm that there is no hazards behind them. That's how they're trained. Nope, they did not announce the verdict. We are thinking maybe tomorrow, but that is rumored. It's not confirmed. Joe, you were wrong. There is literally a lot of racists. There's not literally almost no racists. There's literally a lot of them, unfortunately.
Robert, send me 3334, please.
It's got some weapons in it, taken from Queen Sector. It's a beige 04 Ford F350, plate as boy.
That's a strange
65565 Robert. It's got a Colt 45 in it, a Colt 38, and a sword in the vehicle. Again, that plate is boy 65565 Robert. It's a beige 04 Ford F350, verified stolen from Queen Sector.
Bill, the word racist has not been overused. It still means you're a racist. It means that you probably harbor some type of hatred in your heart for people that don't look like you. It has not been overused. When you say racist things, you get accused of being a racist. It's crazy, I know. Mike, I get rid of the best of them. I get rid of them the best that I can. But you know, there's a whole lot of them. A whole lot.
2050.
I used to love the police. That's correct. I did actually. I've actually filled out applications to be law enforcement on 3 different occasions. I've never put them in. I never gave them back because I, thought pretty deeply about it and decided it wasn't something that I really wanted to pull the trigger and do because I knew the system was fucked to begin with. So yeah, actually I don't necessarily have an overbearing problem with law enforcement. I got a problem with the way they're trained, with the way that they handle people. I feel that law enforcement has some type of necessity in society, but I do think it needs to be downsized. Clearly, the over-policing that we've been doing for tens of years, decades at this point, is not working. Why else would we be in the largest moment of civil unrest in world history?
So Kenneth Grimes is clear.
Copy, thanks.
His DOL just came back from out of state. It's
Diana,
expired, but they're always.
FBI. I just got asked if I was a cop, and then I got asked if I was the FBI. I'm like, what?
Just like they're fine that I've accidentally.
Right?
You want, can I get my number?
Is 273346.
Copy, thank you.
Say it again. Typically when you say racist things, people will call you a racist. You might not realize that there is underlying racist, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm a little tired. I haven't eaten much today, so my brain's not quite working. Racist undertones in the shit that you're saying. You might not realize it, but oftentimes people are saying racist things and just not quite realizing it. So that's what the education comes in, of being like, yo, do you realize what you're saying is racist? And instead of most people being like, holy shit, seriously? They get defensive and go, no fucking way, I'm not a racist. Like, it's just simple enough as to go, oh wait, can you explain to me what I said that came off as racist? And then you have a dialogue, you have a debate, you have civil discussion.
Yep.
Instead of being defensive saying, I'm not a racist.
That's not a
na 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 hey 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 goodbye. No, I'm not kidding. Over-policing is absolutely a thing. We also use reactive policing instead of proactive policing. Reactive policing doesn't save lives. It doesn't stop crimes. It just pursues the people that committed them. Proactive would be putting more money into the community so that people could be more stable and lead happier lives, and then ideally would lead to less crime, because if you don't need anything, you don't want necessarily anything, then you don't have any excuse to have to go and try to acquire it, right? So if everyone just was able to live comfortable lives with a livable wage, like,
enjoy it while it lasts, folks, because tomorrow
should be easier,
gonna be
right?
Much different. This
oh, you'll be just in the wind.
Is there gonna be like a circle around you where they're just gonna start beating you because like a piñata?
Imagine not knowing what Marxism is. How about, Billy, how about stop saying racist things? If you get called a racist, it's likely because you're saying racist shit. So stop saying racist shit, and then people won't call you racist. I'm not calling you racist. You haven't said anything racist specifically that I've seen. I'm just saying, if people call you racist on a normal basis, on a regular basis, you probably got to think a little bit more about yourself than about the people that are calling you racist. Because if you got a number of people calling you a racist, it's kind of like,
wait a minute, this street's supposed to be entirely blocked off.
If you're in a room and everybody else is an asshole, who do you think the real asshole is?
I forgot that we moved that shit earlier. I mean, unknown individuals moved that shit earlier. I guess the LMPD appreciated it though, because they used that to get out.
It's going to be a family disturbance. Your call is still coming in, so it's not complete yet. 1925 Northeast 113, remove the ex-boyfriend. He's known to use meth, also known to drink alcohol. He just walked into the house, which is violating a CPS court order. The children and our caller's mother's inside the house with him. She walked outside. 1925 Northeast 113. I don't have a description yet.
I'm gonna go back to the park and tell them I scared away the police.
I mean, look, we got video proof that you announced an unlawful assembly by the LMPD, and you told them to leave, and immediately 3 vehicles pulled out.
Oh, 100%.
And then the rest followed suit after your second warning.
The second warning and told LMPD that I was going to deploy chemical agents, and they all pulled away once I declared their assembly unlawful.
So what's the definition of notification?
Oh, I thought it was what? What kind of question is that?
They can notify them. 2 minutes, 15
I'm really glad I went live for that because, yeah, you know.
Can you put this in the handle and I'll back and we can let them clear north second?
You have your moments. Got some yeets in here.
We have another call at 601 5 Avenue, 1 Bell Street.
Hey, Terry, what's up?
So understand that the state of emergency that was declared was not a governor or a state.
It's not a city.
Yeah,
It's a state of
emergency. It's not a state of emergency. It's a state of emergency that was issued by LMPD within the law.
Charlie, 77, transporting 1 to the precinct.
2058.
12-hour shifts.
12-hour shifts. So the state of emergency that is LMPD is crazy mission. I mean, I'm more.
No, it's really just a means for them to evoke a certain to invoke these.
I don't think they're going to. They're still in the street. They're probably coming to gear up and come back.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I'm not going to leave.
Jason chased off the police.
North 31 computer.
That's right.
Call IHOP 100.
I will perpetrate that story.
Yeah. Male customer, black male 30 and 5'5", dark hair, and a jean jacket. 10002 around.
Yeah, I don't see them over. I don't see the flashies over there either. So yeah, it looks like the LMPD has also vacated the intersection down here.
Or Union 22.
So
everybody
police are gone.
Union 22, Union 1
for now.
narcotics call 4707 12 after 15. And it also looks like Union 2 and Union 3 want to go to the 4 suspects smoking narcotics. The main entrance 4707 12 after 14.
Oh, Lee. I mean, that's far from the worst thing anybody has ever said about me. But you know what? Fuck you. You're gone. Boop.
Alright, Union 1 and 3, you can stay clear if you'd like.
There was a disagreement and such earlier out here, and 12 police down here at 4th, and then 11 over here or 10 over here.
Okay, because they said there's cops all over.
Yeah, they were, and then Jason got rid of them actually. Jason announced that they were unlawfully assembled down the street. And like three of them immediately pulled away. So
like I said, we're back.
Jason got rid of them. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. I honestly don't know what the drama was.
Like that was.
I heard about it.
What was the result? I'm walking away from it. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm not voting. I don't care.
I don't know. I wasn't here for that earlier. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's been some. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to keep it. Don't worry, that's why I've been trying to keep it away and stuff. But yeah, there's stuff.
My bad, I forgot.
Nah, it's all good.
Alright. Well.
Yeah, rest up.
They have updated that this mill may have some type of.
It's gonna be a long week ahead of us.
Health issues and may be uncooperative.
You too, Jaybird.
She's trying to go back in the house. You're telling her.
No, I get it. Yeah.
You know,
love you too.
Like,
Copy. I'm also not locating any orders between the two.
Absolutely, 100. 100.
Or any orders with any of the names associated with the
Any
call.
differences anybody has out here from dumb stuff, especially that's going on? You gotta put that shit aside right now. Lights are still on some of the buildings, not all the buildings.
Vehicle and then continued on the white Mitsubishi.
Actually, no, all the lights are off. Yeah, all the spotlights are off, so they don't have any of the spotlights on.
There he is shortly for that. And that was south on Alki.
Well, Joe, Verger, Brigga, Hattie, Heidi Ho, Sally, whatever your name is.
Confirm Boy Tom X-ray 2677.
I'll let that come back to you.
Appreciate the opportunity to do some pre-cleaning here, because tomorrow, especially if shit's going off tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever, I'm not gonna have time to be booping people, so gotta get rid of some of the shit bags now.
Can you verify recovered stolen license plate? Adam X-ray Lincoln 1424, and I believe I have the rear plate. It's not specified in the hit.
Damn, that dog is fast.
Northeast 125 Street, BidensAmerica. Some type of assault attempt. Suspect ran off northbound. Unit 22, Unit 3, I'll need you to start for this call. There is an injury on this assault. Okay, America 2000 Northeast 125 Street. A male broke out a window of a vehicle, and then they said he attempted to stab the owner. There is a victim with a finger cut from a knife. Suspect ran off northbound. Male 30s. 514 build, wearing a dark colored hoodie and dark black or gray pants. Colors in the can, Ford SUV.
Left and then right, left and then right.
SPD.
There, the hang-up pole mapping to this area, that someone called 911 and they were yelling and arguing in Spanish, and then the line disconnected, and we've been unable to reach them. Call back to 270 southbound trend.
Frank, we copy. Frank, 22, copy.
Cutting a caller's finger.
3 lane 9, copy. However, I will not fire caller.
You're at a 911 open line from a landline at 14330 12th Avenue Northeast, 308 at Mary. 14330 12th Avenue Northeast, 308 M is in Mary for an open line from a landline. Make a call inside.
Y'all better be sharing this shit.
Why do you say that, Debbie?
Yeah, no answer. I'll call back.
Copy, I'll drive through one more time.
Ferry out southwest. Caller possibly in crisis reporting the owner of the house was talking about wanting to kill him and talking about borrowing a machine gun. Continue to advise high risk for this location. 1700 Ferry out southwest.
Minor Avenue, 1 mil ready to go.
SUV2 received.
The Union cars, the updated got the Hispanic male 30s with the gray or black hoodie, the dark pants, and then another Hispanic male about the same height, about 20 to 30 years old, wearing a blue t-shirt, dark pants, and a dark blue face covering. Last seen running northbound on 30th. And there's no reply citywide from Kenosha. Open line.
Unit 33.
That's 14330 12th Avenue Northeast. Unit 308M is in Mary for an open line from a landline. It sounds like there's some voices in the background and some beeping noises. We even tried hanging up and calling back. There's been no answer on multiple attempts. 14330 12th Avenue Northeast and 308M is in Mary.
Unit 33 en route.
Weapon call, Raider Avenue South, keep your way south. Second hand to our caller from his wife that someone saw a male pointing a gun at someone inside of a storage location. The line disconnector, we're trying to get her to Raider Avenue South, keep your way south.
Here, everybody.
I'll go make contact with the caller at 4585 Texas Way West.
Yo, the lights are majorly fucking up with my camera.
Call information said he didn't locate anybody, just want contact, is that correct? No,
Hello, everyone who just came in. I don't know anybody here, really.
Spells Blum. Blum. BLM spells Blum.
Yeah, that voice
Blum. They need to open the schools back up. God, please, Trump, help us open up America now and open up the schools. They need to go back so they can learn how to spell Blum.
What's going on, Angus? What's up, Sandy? Oh, welcome back, Sally. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? Probably a lot. Now I can't. Now I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
I know about Soul. That's unfortunate.
Here's the prices, links to security there, backpack, 100 North 55 Greenwood. What type of price?
Oh, you know I can't do that. To be honest, I can't. It's irritating me too. They're saying, how do you put up with the voice? And I was like, I can't.
You're going to shoplift at our town 419 Northeast 71st Street. Male shoplifted about $100 in alcohol on the westbound on foot 419 Northeast 71st for shoplifting.
I don't see it.
Injuries and medical attention.
Oh, I know what that is. There's really nowhere to move to. I don't have a drum.
There's some guys in the parking lot to the west of us if you want to check it out. They look like they might fit the description.
Are they rapping about being in the freeway?
Actually, it was not. That's funny. It's nobody's house.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Okay.
They're on a freeway.
Boulevard. Subjects near intent using narcotic plate loud music. These are in the past. 1415 Northeast Venom.
I saw the police cars over there.
Interesting.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. 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 I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
goes a water bottle.
Blue shirt with the blue face mask.
That's blue jeans, blue shirt on the second one with the face mask.
With the blue face mask,
Huh?
Bug scared the shit out of me.
The bottle?
No, a bug.
Oh, a bug?
Yeah.
Correct.
Up in front of me, yes, these are cops. Well, I think they're empty cars.
See if I can double check right now.
I do have Venmo. It's in it's pinned in the comments. What's going on, big dog?
They're down in Pike Street in front of Walgreens. One now ready to go.
I would so love to hear their commentary during this. Yeah. The dog next to me, yes, that is a service dog. Damn, Corona.
Frank, we're not locating anything in this area. Do you have anything further on?
Negative. I'll try one more call back, see if I can get through. Residents with no answer on callback, 1922 Northwest Blue Ridge Drive. The 914 call from residents. We have been unable to reach anyone since the call. Or a center for prior call. It is a residence, 1922 Northwest Blue Ridge Drive. Name on the county Gordon Fall. Disregard the updated put on there. It is not for that.
You go ahead.
This is Portland. There goes another bottle. What's up, big dog?
This is Call Voice Center 3421 Woodland Park Avenue North. Couple down on the property yelling at each other. They say one thinks they called the cops on the other. There was a metal pipe earlier today. They don't know what there is now. 41 Woodland Park Avenue North. Suspicious call. Sounds like more of a disturbance.
Told you they were gonna play Cardi B.
I already knew they were going to play Cardi B.
Zero, here, radio
I do not own any rights to any music that you hear. The owner of this song is like Cardi B, I think. That one person.
Actually is. But Biden's a fucking conservative. Like, let's get people having like a dance party out front of the precinct here.
Anyone, your number is 273420.
Copy, thank you.
Apparently 260 is already aware of this.
Copy, thanks.
and 1454 at 7 and Karen, auto alarm number 24 and 2170. Keep that 509. Security call back to You're on call to dispatch supervisor at 439.
You got a whole 4 hours?
I thought my class was at 5 at 8 a.m. I had a last minute email. You're like literally putting a canceling the London. At least it's only one day a week. I have to get up at 7:30.
But did you go back to sleep afterwards?
No.
Damn.
My cat's in heat and she was meowing. There were like 3 boy cats outside my window just like going to get their shit. She's my baby. She's not gonna get their shit.
You ain't streaming tonight?
I was gonna do
And North 1 or Unit 33, have you made contact with anybody yet? We have a open line still.
Like record and fix it later?
Yeah.
I feel that. If I was smart enough, I'd do that too.
I don't have my gimbal.
Yeah, I stopped bringing my gimbal. I'm tired of my phone running out of battery and I'm trying to charge it on the gimbal and it just fucks up the whole gimbal.
On this address, we still have an open line with some beeping in the background. We are walking up right now.
I mean, if I can get like a gimbal that also charges my phone, that'd be awesome. Yeah, y'all, it's a chill night. Kelly, what do you mean? You said I have a wooden sword in my pants. I'll just go to Venmo and type in Baloo King. That little energy shot. Yeah. Cash App does work. Thank you. I saw that. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's think it's time to share this one more time. Let's hit everything you can. Facebook groups, Twitter. It helps me out a lot. And please make sure that you you hit that follow button.
You have a new caller on the line now saying they're at 44 in Alaska. That it seems to smell like game prices. She's not feeling it. They don't have that for some kind of liquid now. Go ahead.
You want me to be the call that
Thank you for sharing.
Copy.
Stop dealing.
St. 3, Union 33 is on a Lincoln 1 call. I can compensate based on this in case of anybody.
Thank you, Callie.
You are fake news.
Stop it. Get some help.
Rich, if you need another unit on the report that you only been in Blackfoot Camry. A couple of kids, callers to their certain kids and children that maybe some people with snow.
I don't know how Rose is doing. I haven't really talked to her in a while. I message her, but she reads my messages and doesn't respond.
For all units on West, Renton is advising they just had a carjacking at the 2600 block north of Sunset Boulevard in Renton Highlands. The vehicle taken, a black Acura MDX, California plate, unknown what the exact plate is. Armed carjacking. Suspect black male, red track suit, as well as a black male, black jacket, with armed with a handgun. Information for all units on West there.
That shit too.
Information on a carjacking that occurred in Renton. Has not taking anything now. Citizen trespass there. White male, 30s, 6'2", 250 pounds, wearing a navy blue ball cap, dark jacket, blue jeans, and right age for trespass. 8535 Avenue.
Union 33 and round.
Cleaners set off the alarm.
I fucking go to school. I fucking graduate before I have to deal with all this shit first. Like, goddamn.
have never been scared of the police until 2020. Like, y'all, my paranoia is so bad. Like, every time I...
Burglary, 3181 out south of Seattle.
Looking at them like, shit, if you gonna do something, shit, if you gonna do something, do it. Shit, because I'm a part of the revolution, and being a part of the revolution, you gotta take chances and take actions to prove your point, you know? I mean, I never been in jail.
Information of armed carjacking that Renton just had. 2600 block of
can't really look at
Sunset
Cash App
Boulevard
right
in the
now.
Renton Highlands
If
area.
you see-
Taken was a black Acura MDX,
If you see
unknown
my
California
real name,
plate,
Dennis Asula,
radio
then it was
brake.
the right one.
Suspect is a black male, red tracksuit, and a second black male in a black jacket armed with a handgun. Again, taken was a black Acura MDX, unknown California plate.
Therefore, my generation is the new generation, so therefore y'all should be listening to us so that y'all can educate each other instead of, because I'm tired of explaining this shit to white people. Like, it's not fucking rocket science why racism exists.
Union 3.
Like, how do you not fucking see? It's like...
You can clear Unit 22 and I'll back Unit 33.
All lives matter. If all fucking lives matter, then why the fuck does Black Lives Matter trigger you so damn much? Like, shit, it's like teaching a dog how to fucking talk. It's nearly impossible. Like, y'all be smarter than that. And ran, even the dogs know. Shit. And then now we gotta deal with these motherfuckers trying to get us up out of here. It ain't happening so far. That's not how it goes. I want they ass to come out here. Shit, come get me. Shit, I got on the gray Uggs, the blue pants, and the red shirt. Come get me. Shit. I'll start some shit. I'll scream. You ain't gonna be able to hold me down. I don't give a fuck. Tear gas me, whatever the fuck you gonna do. I'm still gonna get out. I'm be right here, probably the same outfit the next day. Y'all can't get rid of me.
Taking 2. I can take 437, we can bring it back.
I got like a lot of time. I got like, hold on. I got a lot of years till I'm even 35, so then I gotta wait all that. And then somebody could have, whenever, you know, who gets out of office, they gotta come back and fix all that shit unless we get another extreme racist. I hope we don't get, because then I'm gonna just move to a whole other country, because I can't deal with none of this bullshit.
Operator 36, 2143.
Y'all better be there to back me the fuck up.
We DRS, baby. You snatch us, we snatch back.
Period. We snatch like my waist, baby. Kiss my ass.
Stand up like that. When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Your last on that AF call, they had the address wrong. The 8812 is the tower address. The address from the previous call is 8811.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
That's right, baby. And that's on what?
Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me. I ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep. That's where I ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me. Fuck club. Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me. I ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me. Fuck club. We ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all gonna sleep 'cause of me. Fuck club. We ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me. Hey, we ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Ain't gonna get no sleep 'cause of me. We ain't gonna sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get no sleep 'cause of.
I did get a return on that. The correct bid is 0 francs, 2,500. It's coming back clear to a 2013 Honda 500 out of Arlington.
Can everyone hear Stitch speaking? Stitch has something he wants to get off Stitch's chest.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those gathered near the Penumbra Kelly building, we respect your right to gather and speak. Do not enter or remain upon the property.
There was a 50-year suspect left.
Search for copy. Citation. Use of crowd control agents, including, but not limited to, impact weapons, OC munitions. Stay off of the Penumbra Kelly building property.
Stitch is not done speaking. Stitch is very pissed. Because if Ohana means family, which means no one gets left behind, black lives don't get left behind.
Right. Preach, preacher.
So, if Blue cuts his bugger,
In the grassy area, people near a tent injecting narcotics and playing loud music. They've had a taser in the past. There's 3 to 5 people inside of the tent. Only description of one is a white male, bald, unknown clothing. 1450 Northeast Ravenna Boulevard, just north of.
Union 33 en route. Students made your
47th and Burns.
Union 3 that as well.
Crazy. Inspector harassment call 5247 Pomeroy Way Southwest. Reporting one of their neighbors is intoxicated and was just throwing eggs at the caller's front door. 5247 Pomeroy Way Southwest.
We respect the work of Native nations, organize and families, and make ongoing efforts to sector indigenous knowledge, creativity, resilience, and resistance.
At 5 Avenue South and South Washington Street. Nothing time delay. Callers reporting a male yelling and throwing rocks at buildings. Look, it appears high, no weapons seen. He's a white male in his 30s, 5'10", medium build, wearing a white long sleeve shirt, black pants and basketball shorts, and a black backpack. He was last seen across the street from 105
Not down with that.
South. 5 Avenue South, South Washington Street.
There you go.
Alright, 2 copies en route. Can we get a call back?
Oh, hi, puppy.
Get it. Dobby.
Oh, hi, Dobby. I saw you at the tent. Pretty good. How you doing?
2992. We tried to stop it. It's taken off from us. We are eastbound on North Gate from line 5.
Eastbound North Gateway from line 5.
Now we're stopped at 3rd and North Gate facing eastbound.
3rd and North Gate facing eastbound.
Can I see the line back there? No, I cannot.
15 to 20 black block on
The lights are way too bright.
northwest corner.
There's nobody back there. Except DJ Outrad.
5 north of the corner, 1523, George, copy that.
Outside, we said you guys are yelling outside 10 minutes ago.
Copy that, thank you.
Sir, this is entered the property. We know your name. Get off of the property.
Reporting an unknown male with anti-gas directly yelling. 913-650 Avenue
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't you dare fucking touch him.
9409 Avenue Southwest.
The Portland Police Bureau has been declared an unlawful assembly. Dispatch to your home. Failure to comply will result in being subject to the use of protest. Stop resisting.
One copy. One Del Ricky Joe. 51 copy.
Does that one charge your phone?
No. It throws off the balance.
Yeah, that's my gimbal does that too. That's why I don't bring it. I think I need to find one that charges your phone that doesn't fuck up the balance.
I don't know.
Anyone coming into an arcade lot and slow down and under control.
Right.
I think there's probably a way to do it, but now is not the time to figure it out.
Right.
They're now in the middle of Pines, blocking traffic, walking east down. Middle of Pines, blocking traffic.
Oh shit! Hi, I saw you over there, but I didn't want to go over there.
Oh yeah, no problem. I've been trying to listen. Yeah.
So it's fine if they kill you and sweep it under the rug. So tell me this, how does my skin incriminate me? Tell me this, why does my skin suffocate me? I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Oh, this is a joke to them. Make me feel like saying silence what we're supposed to do. Crazy the things that the law can justify. Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, just to name a few that lost their lives. When will we realize that the law is the problem and the system cannot be justified? Too many of us have died unjustly buried while our mothers cry. I understand that they'd rather push a narrative that our skin is an abomination, and to kill anyone that looks like us should be justified. But where is the humanity? Hate breeds violence, they try to push fear to breed silence. I see blood, we feel anger, we can never be silent. Yeah, dead or alive. Dead or alive.
America, he was running away.
We see fire taking businesses on fire, taking lives. See the country is on fire because we are divided. It's funny that we call this United States of America when we never never been united. It's time to stand together for once. When we stand together, the whole world is gonna understand that no justice means no peace. However, the problem isn't just the police. It is the system of this corrupt corporation that we call America. Listen, it's time to make a decision and make a difference and appreciate the lives that we have been given. When we stand together, the whole world is going to listen. We understand better now than we ever have the mission. Now is the time to spread the vision. Now is the time to spread the vision. Black Lives Matter! 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 Yeah, that's how we do it, PDX. Nobody do it like us. Nobody do it like us. We're gonna set an example. This is a movement. The time is now. My Instagram is ZIONBREAUX as an X-ray. One more time. ZIONBREAUX
What is that, a wide?
Yeah.
I got one too.
Oh, if you forgot to set up my Instagram, if you don't know who I am already.
How much yours cost?
It's BABYYARIEANNA.
Huh? This one only costs like 30. Oh, and yours ain't blurry. Huh? So how much it cost?
The lens?
Yeah.
The lens is $100 for each of them.
How many do you got?
Two. I got a wide and a telescopic.
Cool.
And the case is like another 20.
What brand? Movement?
Yeah.
Moment. Need that.
Hi. Good, how are you? I'm here. Gotta be here. Hell yeah.
Again, I'm not going to push my luck here, but we're going to try and get... No, again, we're not sure what it is. I don't want to do the speculation thing. I don't want to... First of all, we're not going to do the jump to conclusion things, especially here. Thank you. No, that's fine, especially for woke.net. I do share their streams a lot, so it's fine. It is what it is, but again, I have to be honest with you guys. This is a very quiet residential area. This area of town is usually very, very quiet. So, nope, Zachary, no one was hurt. just to recap, we are reporting to the scene of a reported shooting. Police did respond. They are currently investigating. When we arrived, we did manage to speak with an officer who said they asked us to make sure that we stayed behind the cruiser, and then whenever we asked them, they said, you know, they were they were investigating a reported shooting, and that currently at this time there was no one that was injured. As someone else has pointed out, there is no ambulance or anything here, so there's nothing. No one's been injured. No one's been hurt. And like I said, I've lived here the majority of my life. This is one of the areas that you can access to get down to the lake, and I mean, this is really a part of town that's generally pretty quiet. Sorry, I've been up all day and my nose is cold. I have no idea. That was a good question that I should have asked. I did not see that anyone was in custody, and I did not get the chance to ask if anyone had been placed into custody. And if we get a chance to speak with any of the officers, we will make sure to ask them when they come over. It does appear that they are still looking to see if they can find anything. As you can see, that officer is a little closer. So as you can see, he's over here checking. So they are looking for, I'm going to guess, bullet holes. Yeah, entry points. Yeah, Rod, we found out the hard way that the scanner is kind of offline tonight. We do. No, anyone does not appear to be in custody, but if an officer comes over again, we'll make sure to ask them. I'm not sure of the address, and to be quite honest with you, I don't feel like I would want to put that out on blast. I just know that we're on the corner of 5th Avenue and 44th Street. And I'm going to go out on a limb and just make an assumption that this house right here seems to be the one that was impacted, because you see officers that continuously go in and out. Now, I would say that it's safe to assume that the shooting happened outside, since the shell casings are out on the street.
Like a stop and go situation.
Yeah.
They obviously stopped. You can tell from the layout. It looks like they stopped or crawled past, almost like a drive-by, I would say, and then exited out. You know.
Right, because everything right here is, as you guys can see, it's kind of.
It's all clustered.
Yep. And then it's.
So this was the target area.
Yep. So.
But nobody got hit.
Yeah, they're not reporting anybody was injured, so that's a good thing.
There's no medical personnel here.
At all. So that's always good. Hey guys, how you doing? Not too bad. My name's Lakota. I'm with Lakota Lichtwalt Media. I'm actually a local independent journalist from here. Do you guys have a minute to talk on camera? Are you? Yeah. Yeah?
I do. What's up?
Hi. And your name is?
My name's Tanya.
Tanya, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Tanya, do you know what happened over here? Yeah?
We were sitting in our living room watching TV before I get to bed.
Okay.
We heard like 6 or 7 gunshots. They were like really, really close, so we knew it was outside our doors.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to come out and peek what was going on, but I'd call 911 first.
Okay.
Then when we came outside, it was real quiet, but while the shooting was happening, shortly after that there was a scream and like tire streaking, like someone was taking off or coming back in a hurry.
Okay.
So we came out here, and the officers came and asked us for our information, asked us what we knew to help their investigation, and we basically told them the same thing we just told you.
Okay. So in the end of it, and just to recap, you heard a lot of things, but you didn't actually get to see anything.
No, we didn't actually get to see it.
Okay. And how long have you guys lived here at this?
Since February.
Okay. And I know it's only been since February, but are you from the city of Kenosha?
Yes.
So this area of town, and I just want to make sure I get all of you in, so would you say this is something that you would expect for, I mean, this is normally...
Not in this area, no. Yes, it's normally a quiet neighborhood. We don't have any issues, drama of any kind, except for certain neighbors that are fighting all the time. But I don't know if it has anything to do with that or not, but
Okay.
that's the only time it's pretty busy, but it's in that one spot. They don't really intervene with anyone else's living or anything like that. It's just them there.
Okay. Could you expand on that a little bit? You said that there seems to be one neighbor. Now, you alluded to, are we talking about the same area that the shooting appears to have been focused on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you shake your head. Is everything okay? I just want to make sure you're good.
Oh, her?
Okay, yeah.
She's a little shook up because it happened so close to home. This is not anything that we deal with on a daily year. This neighborhood that's not known for that. That's why when we got this spot, we were lucky because there was none of that drama here. We can live freely and safety free. Be safe of everything, and now we have to worry about people having issues with gunshots and stuff like that, and it's just ridiculous. We shouldn't have to worry about that stuff while we sit in our living room because of the neighborhood we live in, but that's unfortunate now.
So, what was your first thought whenever this happened?
I thought we was gonna die, cause it was like right here by right here. Like I heard them, like it was really close. It sounded like they was right here. So I thought I was really about to die. I ain't even gonna lie. So I jump up off the couch.
And she hit
fall
the deck.
On the floor.
She hit the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be the move that you make.
Yes. Pulling entry casings out of the siding of the property over there.
Okay. I'm going to come over and take a look at that in a second.
You guys found bullet casings?
Yeah, it sounds like they're
They've
pulling.
got the casings on the ground over there, but then they've got some that made it to the house over there that they're pulling out of the siding, but nobody got hit. So, I mean, all the luck fell into the right area.
I knew
today.
it. I don't know. My heart just told me instantly when I heard the gunshots, it was that house. Because that's the only house that there's issue at any time.
Would you say it's more than just you that has an issue? It's the rest of the neighborhood seems to have an issue?
The rest of the neighborhood thinks the same.
Okay.
Yes.
So, first of all, Tanya, I want to kind of thank you both for your time. And I didn't catch your name? Alyssa. I want to thank you guys both for your time. Could you do me a favor? Could you reach out on my media page and maybe shoot me a text message? I would or a message on my media page. I would love to maybe take a little bit more time at a future date and time to sit down and kind of go over the situation with you.
Definitely. I work till 3, but I'm home at about 4:30.
Sounds good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be on the news, is it?
It's live right now on Facebook. So it's
Oh, hey, Facebook.
Oh, okay.
it's already live. So yeah, it's a media page. So if you want to reach out to Lakota Lichtwalt Media on Facebook, you'll actually see that you're already currently streaming. But if you leave me a message, I'd love to follow up with you guys in a couple days just to see how you're feeling,
Yes,
to give yourself some time to kind of come down from the adrenaline that I know that comes with this, but also to kind of get maybe a little bit more. Maybe you'll have remembered something else by that time.
Okay, sounds good.
Is that good?
Lakota Tuffwell?
No, Lichtwalt. L-I-C-H-T W-A-L-T A-L-T Media. And you should be able to find me there, and then just go ahead and shoot me a message, Tanya. And then, like I said, I would love to follow up with you. And I want to tell you that we are glad that you guys are all safe. So I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that, but I'm going to go take a look and see if we can find out some more information.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice night, guys.
You too. Night, Facebook.
So, I don't know what happened to my compatriots, but, oh, there they are right in front of me. So it would appear that the reason why we're coming back over here is that they are currently pulling bullet shell casings out of the wall currently. And I don't know that I have...
Shell casings will be over there, bullets will actually be.
So looks like they're currently pulling those out, and they're kind of doing, it's almost like he's doing a field test around the windowsill. It's a little blurry on the stream, but it looks like he's just kind of feeling around the outside of the windowsill. Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, Jesus. Come on, guys. It's not a cop's house. Let's not speculate. We don't have all the information. Yes, I am in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Sorry, don't mean to sound short. Let's make sure that we're not assuming things. Let's wait until we find out the facts. The facts that we do have right now is just that it appears that there are 7 evidence markers on the street in the corner of 5th Avenue and 44th Street. From other people that are here, it does appear that it was almost a stop and go or a slow crawl drive-by shooting, and what we mean by that is that everything is kind of centered right here. Shortly after the shots were fired, it sounds like people could hear tires squeal or kind of scratch or squeal on the ground as they took off in a high rate of speed. And then, yeah, this is what we got going on in here, and it looks like they have managed to, let's get this. There we are. So it looks like they're pulling stuff out of the wall. As you can see, there are quite a few officers standing around the area where I want to say that's a crowbar that they're trying to get access to some of this stuff on. No one is physically shot. No one was actually injured. So that's good news to report. They're currently pulling slugs, thank you, Sarah, out of the house. It appears that they found entry points and are actually trying to extract them from the wall. What would you guys say the construction material is on this? Would you say it's like siding over brick or?
Vinyl siding over new construction. They're all condos that were built in the same era.
Right.
We've got family that stays in the one, and these were all built in the same line. It's normal standardized construction. They're not brick underneath it.
Okay.
Those are vinyl overlays. So it's going to be lodged into the window framing is where they're pulling out now. And I believe those have some concreted like window sills and whatnot.
Okay.
So the bottom basing of it is a brick, and then they build up from there. So everything above that is not brick. It's all framework and drywall and tieback and whatnot. But where they're at right now on the window sills, those all seem to be a concreted type situation for the framework.
Alright.
But they were prying out of vinyl siding where it probably lodged because it looked like they were aiming for the window. Is what that appears to be for where it was at. On the lower unit to that building.
And just to confirm that we did see earlier that the officers did kind of shine their light up towards the top.
Right.
Just to see, I'm going to guess to see if they could see any entry points. But the reality is just to kind of recap, give everybody what we got going on. We have no facts as of yet, other than officers are responding to a shooting that appears to be 7 shots fired. It does appear to be at this house. We did get to interview a family that lives on the corner across the street. They do appear to, what they said is that they assume that it was this house, which when they confirmed it was this house. We have no facts about who lives here, what the address is. I'm not going to give that out, but there is currently no injuries, and as you can see, officers are currently working to kind of working the scene, as it's called, to try and figure out what evidence they can get and kind of go from there. So that's what we have here. just to give another heads up, this is actually a very quiet part of Kenosha. This is definitely not a norm, not even close. So for this to kind of be something that we have to, or that we are showing up, I did not get a description of the car. I did not get a chance to talk with the officers and find out if they had a description of the car. So no, I'm not sure. Right now, as you can see, that they're currently discussing something over there. If we can get a minute with them, we will. We'll just, you know, kind of find out what information they are able to give us. Correct. There is no ambulance, but also we were informed earlier by the officer whenever we came up, he did make a statement that no one had been injured. So again, that's always a good sign. If we can show up somewhere and nobody's hurt, it's always a great day. So as you can see, they are still out. Looks like they're trying to figure out, I don't know if they're trying to figure out it. I just don't know. Let's just put it that way. No protest, no officer involved shooting. We're just reporting to the scene of a shooting. Scanners are down in Kenosha. We did get word that something had happened. We wanted to come over and check it out. In the process of checking it out, we did get word that they had responded to shots fired, 7 shots. At least that's what it appears to be. No one was injured. Unfortunately, they could not give us any more information than that.
Okay!
That's what we got. Yes, everything that we have right now is not, the information that we have is very limited. The only facts that we have are that there does appear to be 7 shots fired. Based on the pattern of where the shots are, it appears to be a drive-by, given that there was shortly after the shots were fired, you could hear, the neighbors say that they could hear tires squealing on the ground before they sped off. And then earlier you could see officers were actually removing bullet fragments from the walls and from the aluminum siding. Yeah, guys, please don't come in and say, hey, you know, any speculative things. I will be more than happy to recap it. If you need a recap, let me know. That seems to be the topic of conversation tonight, Sarah. I'm revisiting the no money policy, or the no cash info thing, and we'll get back to everyone later. So yeah, that's what we got going on. We're here with Never Stop Media. We got Kevin over here. And then we got the house. We're on the corner of 5th Avenue and 44th Street. As you can see, the facts that we have now is at first, whenever we approached, the officer asked what we were doing there. We informed them that we were independent press. They said that's fine, please don't pass the cruiser, which we haven't passed the cruiser. And then we asked the officer if they could inform us of what was going on. They said they were reporting to the scene of shots fired, and that no one had been injured. Thankfully, again, no one has been injured. Upon review, you can see that there are 7 evidence markers on the ground. The way that they are clustered, people have kind of shown that appears to be the kind of way a drive-by would happen. In addition to the fact that shortly after the shots were fired, people could hear tires screech on the ground in a high speed, rate of speed as they took off. and then earlier you could see officers kind of pulling bullet fragments from the aluminum siding as well as from the windowsill. So that's what we have going on. Again, we did get to speak with some local neighbors of this, or local people from this neighborhood. They said that they had been sitting down relaxing whenever they heard multiple shots fired between 6 and 7. They reacted by getting on the ground shortly after the shots were fired. They did hear tires squeal and kind of take off. They did call 911, and shortly thereafter the police did arrive. This is definitely not a norm for Kenosha in general, but definitely not for this neighborhood. Again, what you have going on here is that we are at the scene of a reported shooting, 5th Avenue and 44th Street. And looks like they're currently kind of collecting evidence at the scene. And that's what you got going on. I mean, honestly, most of Kenosha generally is nice and quiet, but yes, this area in particular, given its proximity to the lake, things like that, this usually is a very quiet part of town. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a scope, you have a car there, we have a car there, and we have a car over here. And these are blocking off the 3-axis, or the 3 ways into the street this way. And then down at that end, you guys can see a squad car that's kind of blocking that end off as well. Yes, it appears to be this house right here that was actually kind of hit in the shooting. Whether or not it was targeted, it would appear that it was targeted, but I don't have any factual information to state that it was. Again, earlier tonight we did receive information that police were reporting to a scene of a shots fired. As we approached, an officer asked what brought us out. We told him that we were independent media. We asked if he could tell us what was going on. He did say that they were reporting to the scene of shots fired, that it's 7 shots that appear to be fired, and that no one had been injured. Upon further review, actually, let me correct myself. The officer did not say that 7 shots had been fired. He said that they had been responding to shots fired, so I do apologize. Let's correct that. So then, as you can see, what got the 7 shots fired is that you can see 7 evidence markers on the ground, and then you do see officers that are constantly going in and out of this house here, as well as earlier we did see them kind of working to pull out bullet fragments from the side of the aluminum siding. This is actually 5th Avenue and 44th Street. It's not 6th or 8th, it's 5th Avenue and 44th Street. We are literally, I want to say, a stone's throw away from the lake. No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I was providing you guys correct information. Again, I don't know that we're going to be able to get a statement from the officers, but hopefully we will. I don't know if that's, yep, looks like there's another squad car right over there. So there is that. And yeah.
Appreciate the subscribe, Anthony. Stick around, it gets pretty good. Well, especially when the protesters do something other than dance.
Alright guys, so what I'm kind of doing right now is I kind of look around, and the reason why I'm looking around is I'm trying to figure out, trying to look to see if I don't want to speculate, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to look around and see if there would be an idea of which way the vehicle may have headed. So that's what we got going on. No, Gloria, no one was injured. So just to kind of recap, we are at the scene of a reported shots fired. When we approached, an officer did come over and managed to speak with us. In the process of speaking with us, he did say that what they were doing is that they had reported to the scene of shots fired. When asked, he said that no one had been injured. As we came up to the corner of the street, we did take a look and see that there were currently 7 evidence markers marked on the ground, and officers were pulling what appeared to be bullet fragments out of the side of the condo/apartment building here. No one was injured. No one is reported injured, and again, the police, the officer that we spoke to whenever we approached, did say that no one had been injured. And again, that's a good thing. It looks like they are picking things up here. No, actually, let me just kind of say that Kenosha in general is not known for this kind of thing, but this is kind of a this particular neighborhood is definitely not known for this kind of thing. So again, I just kind of want to reiterate and let me reflect that Kenosha in general is not known for these types of things. But given this area and its proximity to the lake, no. Usually just loud, exhausted fireworks. I mean, that's a pretty accurate statement. So it would appear that they have collected the evidence markers. Not exactly sure what they're discussing, but I would love to get a moment with one of them and kind of find out what information they are able to give us. Again, what you got here is you have it blocked off heading south on 5th Avenue, and then you have it blocked off on 44th Street from the west, and then you have it blocked off here on 44th Street coming from the east, which is the backside of where the lake is. And then, like I said, down at that end, they have 5th Avenue blocked off at that side as well. So what we're hoping is that we can maybe get a minute with one of the officers and kind of get a little bit more information. Not sure how that was relevant, James. Hey, Sydney. Alright, so to recap, we are at the scene of a reported shooting. We're on the corner of 55th Avenue and 44th Street in Kenosha, Wisconsin. As we approached, we did manage to speak with an officer. The officer did tell us that they had reported to the scene of a shooting. Earlier, we did see 7 evidence markers on the ground, so that would indicate that there was 7 shell casings or something of that nature that indicated that it had been at least a minimum of 7 shots fired. And then also we saw officers that were kind of removing bullet fragments from the side of the house. With that being said, we also were told by the officer as we approached that no one had been injured. You can also see that there is no ambulance here, no anyone has been injured. So yeah, that's where that stands.
How we doing, sir? All right. You guys able to respond on exactly what happened here tonight?
No, you have to ask Lieutenant Noslik. He's our public information officer. He works during the day.
Sure, I got his number.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
You guys get closer now. We're talking.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
So the officers did tell us that they would not be able to answer any questions at this time. So I'm going to kind of... Yeah, he said that we can kind of go closer now.
Okay, okay.
So that's usually, I'm going to guess standard protocol is that they have a media relations officer that's going to go ahead and answer any questions that we might have. So we can see that. There's another one. So they actually marked with numbers. This is going to be 6, 5, 4.
I'm going to double over here.
So this seems to be where potentially these were.
That's
the bullet
1.
casings were.
Oh, there's another one right there, though.
There is. So did we miscount the evidence markers?
So there's 1.
Yep. There's 2. 3 is over here.
3, 4, 5.
That's
6,
7 then.
And that's 7.
That's going to be 7 then.
Hold on a second. So that's...
So are they speculating this way? Look, here.
Yes.
So this is what we're talking about. So this would be the
speed off.
Yep, the speed off mark. So it would appear that the assumption is that they went that way.
Look, you've got shells on both sides of the vehicle.
Hold on. If you're yeah, I mean, I wouldn't make a left-hand turn for the life of me.
I'd go north all day.
100%. Why would you turn?
Why turn?
Right. Straight
Go north and stay back road until I could turn off probably 4 or 5 blocks up, man, before it gets to that dead end down there that you can see.
Right.
So before it gets to that dead end, man, there's a privy road right before that goes right over to 7th Ave and would allow them to go north towards Racine, whatever it was, man. Easy access from there, man, but it would keep them hidden on a back road.
So it would appear...
Unless we went forward to see more, to see if there's some stress turn marks on another corner, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, you've got...
But the way this takes off, it doesn't...
rear end for one.
Yeah.
And I don't see...
First of all, if you're taking a turn and taking it at...
Hold on a second.
Wait.
Is there an officer here?
Yeah, there was one. Yeah, there was one parked over here. So yeah, never mind.
That officer's got a shitty fucking leak.
Might have had the AC on. Why, I don't know, but it's plausible.
They all do. No, look.
Is that a... Alright, so no, I'm not going to check the house because that would not be... I wouldn't want to have people shining anything in my car or in my house. Yeah, it is.
That's an old man.
Alright, so...
Put him down that way.
I would say so too. So, based on the way they have it marked, based on the tire marks, it looks like the assumption is that they came from the south on 5th. They marked off the the shell casings as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is 7 over there?
Yeah, that's 7.
So yeah. And yeah, I'm not gonna go over there and check that either.
Oh.
Jesus.
Of course he is.
Nope.
I mean, of course he is.
Nope.
Why the fuck wouldn't he?
But you're right. Because over here.
That's either side of the car.
Yep.
So you've got one aiming this way on this side over the car. And then that, if that's 2, that's a back passenger and a front passenger.
All right, folks. It looks like they're gonna have another dance party, so we're not gonna. Yeah.
I'd love to know if they're all the same caliber.
Pretty much.
But
Yeah,
obviously, we're not gonna find that out until tomorrow.
I'm good on Antifa's Got Talent tonight. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Much love. God bless.
Collectively, that would go forward. It's not like they're wide apart. Do you see what I mean?
No, I mean they're a decent spread. I mean I'd put that as.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing. It's not something that's. Yeah, it's.
But I mean you're looking at a positive rear end no matter what. Oh,
Huh?
for sure, Captain, shine the fucking light in their goddamn house.
Yeah.
Dick move. Traumatic experience. And you're like, let me put a fucking light on your shit.
Investigative journalism.
No, I get it.
I mean, I at least would have been here for if they had responded with freaking out. So at least there's that.
Last one came here. Oh, last one was fired back that way.
Or either
just the order of